When did you start seeing it trickle up again after the few years it was slow? Like what quarter would it have been, or roughly, if you could remember at all?
Well, when back in 2006?
No. Now. So I guess, so let's fast forward to recently, because I think you have such great insight because you've lived through the 2006 and those numbers and kind of compare it to the world we're in now and what's going to happen post-COVID or post-forbearance and stuff like that. I know earlier when you're on the show last time, you started talking about that those numbers are starting to go up again. And when did you start seeing those numbers starting to increase again this time around?
I started looking at portfolios of debt and serious delinquent loans probably in December, January, and I started looking at how much inventory is waiting to hit the foreclosure courts. And when I say waiting to hit, Cook County has only recently, as of January, allowed vacant, abandoned assets to go to sale. For the listeners that don't understand sale, it is a judicial state. Foreclosures are held at a judicial courthouse or a hearing in front of a judge. They stopped all foreclosure proceedings and eviction proceedings March of last year when COVID happened. And they didn't allow anything to go through foreclosure until January of this year.
And how many usually happen in a month, Ryan? Just to give an idea of like inventory.
Yeah, March of 2020, there were 155 assets that went REO.
Okay.
Now, when I say that, properties go to sale and there's a bid or a reserve price set for the sale. And the investors go to the sale, or they use resources to buy it from there. And if it doesn't sell at the sale, meaning nobody paid what the bank thought it was worth, it reverts back to REO. So from the sale, it's either going to go third party or go REO. So when I say REO, that means it comes back as a foreclosed asset that the investment fund, bank, servicer owns. And that was 155 assets March of 2020. March 21, it's 48. So typically we'll see, and March was a light. January, February last year were like 300 to 400 assets. So I mean, prior to COVID, we were seeing anywhere between 250 to 450 assets a month, depending on the month, go through sale. And that.
So we got like this 3,000 to 5,000 asset backlog then that needs to come out of distressed inventory.
And that's just stuff that was supposed to go to sale. When I say supposed to go to sale, they were already foreclosed upon. The foreclosed documents were filed and all that, and then the sale stopped. So those aren't going to go back into performing. They've already been foreclosed on, right? So yeah, you have all those sitting in the backlog waiting to go again. Evictions are, from what I was told the other day, Cook County is teaming up with Chicago Police Department and doing intensive training now. And they're going to put, if you remember evictions back in the day, they had two sheriff squad cars. Now they're going to put one sheriff with two Chicago Police squad cars in order to work through the backlog of evictions. That's going to start September 1. So we're starting to see things come back to normal from a default foreclosure eviction standpoint. A lot of your listeners, I think that evictions are going to start again in September from what I was told last Friday. And it's going to be a joint effort with the Chicago Police and Cook County to work through the backlog. That's where I think we're going to go with that.